In this video, we're going to be discussing configuring menus within the page builder. So I've created just a sample page here. It's just got some dummy text in it, and currently has no menu configured. You can see what that looks like here. Dummy text there. There's the title. So we want to go ahead and create a menu. So we're going to go in here, and we have three items down at the bottom of the page: menu, get related, and resources. And so these refer to three different menu categories that you have available. Most likely every page that you create will have a normal menu, and then depending on your needs, you might have a related menu or a resources menu. Again, that just kind of depends on your needs. It's not required or anything, but they're just different subcategories of menus that you have to use. So first, we're just going to start off by configuring a regular menu. So we're going to go here and start the process by hitting this Add Row button. So this pops up, and the first thing that we just want to do is at the top of each menu, usually you want to have link back to that specific parent page. So this is a new page, is the title of that page, and you would copy your link in there, so you can just go to that. One thing I want to point out about copying links, and I'll reinforce this throughout the whole process, is don't copy the entire the full wordpress.peru.edu. If you're on the site, just do the subcategory here. This subdirectory, I should say, is the proper term. Just copy that, and so you put that in there. The next item here is open a new page. That's if you want it to open in a new tab when you click on it. This is used if you're leading people away from the website or your department. Generally, you want to click that. It indicates with a little arrow. I'll show you how that works. There is no subnav for this, and so there is obviously no collapsibility function. Just wanted to talk quickly about this. At this current build, 1.0, we don't have collapsibility functionality. However, I did add this into the back end preemptively, knowing that it's going to be there. So when you have a subnab, if you want it collapsed, you would click that and it would be closed. But at any rate, there's no subnab for this one, so we're just going to add our next menu item. And that might be, let's just say, it's a child page of some sort, and the URL is here. So whatever URL. And this one we do want to open in a new page, and there will be a subnav, we'll say. So we're going to go ahead and click subnav. So this thing's going to open up over here, and this just allows us to start entering in some subnav menu items. First off, we will want that to be collapsed in the future. Again, that functionality is not here, but we'll just go ahead and select that right now. So it's collapsed when we open it up. Same concept here. You're going to want to add a row. So your new subnav item name is just going to be grandchild page, and the link there, whatever. We don't have one, so let's do that. Does this open in a new page? Again, you can click yes. If it does, if it doesn't need to open a new page, then just leave that unchecked. Just depends on your needs. So we're going to have that one open a new page, and then do another one here, grandchild 2. And again, these are just hypotheticals to show you how it works. This one doesn't open in a new page. Grandchild 3 does open in a new page. Okay. Now we're done with that subnav. We're going to add another menu item here. This is just child 2. Again, don't have a URL for that right now. This is just to show you. It doesn't open in a new page. There is no subnav, so it doesn't need to be collapsed. And child 3, which does open in a new page. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and save that just to kind of show you how that works and what that looks like. So it's saved. All the information's there. We're just going to go ahead and update this page here. Alright, and you see it's pulled in the menu. So It's just in order. This is a new page. This is a new page. Child page. All the grandchild pages are there. Child 3. You'll see the arrows designate that it's leaving the page. Currently, like I said, this build, there's no collapsibility. There will be a collapsibility function with this. And also there will be an external arrow for these pages. If you remember, this page is actually an external link. So you can kind of see how that works. It just leads to a new page. So that's kind of how that menu section works. Now let's say that we have some resources that we want to add. So I don't know, parent resources. It's a hashtag, and it's going to be opening in a new tab. It's a different website, so we're going to add another row, another resource. This resource is actually on our website, so we'll leave that. It's not going to open in a new tab. And another resource. And this one will open a new tab. We're going to go ahead and save that, just so you can see what that looks like. Alright, so it's added this new menu here on the side, and you can see here, parent resources, the arrow indicates that we set that to open in a new tab, and that's going to open in a new tab when you click on it. This one doesn't have an arrow, so it's going to open up within the same page, and this one again opens up in a new tab. So it's the same concept in terms of how the menu works with your does it open in a new page type of deal, except this doesn't have any sub-navigation functionality. So it's just a one level there. Last one, get related. So let's just throw some stuff in here so you can see what that looks like. Related 1 does open a new tab. Related 2 also opens in a new tab. Related 3 doesn't open in a new tab. Okay. So let's go ahead and save that. Update. Refresh that page, and you can see here, there we go, related 1, 2, and 3, 1 and 2, open a new tab, 3 does not. So that is how those menus are configured. Just a couple of things I want to point out. You'll notice that related is above resources in the back end, but in the front end, resources is above related. That's just how the alphabetical order goes when they're nesting these. So just be aware of that. One more thing I wanted to point out about URLs. When you're putting a URL in there, so let's just say this one, we're going to lead it to our website. Don't just put in the www address. You need to have the full HTTP 2 forward slashes, colon forward slashes, and then your URL. And that is what you want to put. Because otherwise, it's just going to open it up. It's going to think that that's a subdirectory and try to open it up as wordpress.peru/www.peru.edu. So you need to have that HTTP in there to tell them that that is actually leading to a website. So that is kind of how that works. Basic menu functionality. Again, in terms of inheritance, if you didn't watch the other video before, every menu, you set it on the parent page, and then it inherits down to child and grandparent or grandchild pages rather. So you only have to set it in the parent page, and then it'll just kind of inherit from there. If you have a custom menu that is a child page that's underneath the parent page, you can override that by entering some information in. But otherwise, if there's no information in the menu section, it just pulls in what the parent page has. So that's kind of how menus work.